guys, today I have for you more of a dramatic, bold look. I've used a shimmer shadow from Limelight that I have foiled, which means that I've used it wet, and I think that it is absolutely beautiful. It's a little different than things that I usually do or wear, and I think that it is great for maybe a night out or a homecoming that I know is coming up. It's a little bit more dramatic. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I loved it. And the four colors that I used today could be paired if you wanted to order a palette or a quad of four. And you can make so many looks with these. And I'm really excited to keep playing with these four colors. So let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to start off by going in with the translucent powder to set our eyeshadow base, which I just used the Limelight concealer. So I'm just using a fluffy brush. The translucent powder is going to help you to your eyeshadow just glide easily over and blend better than it would if you do not go in with the translucent powder. I don't recommend going in with like a colored powder because it's going to mess with the color of your eyeshadows. So first I'm going to go in with One Night Sand. I used this in my last video. I'm going to go in right above my crease, and this is like the best transitional shade I've ever used. It is so pretty, so neutral. You can use it literally with any look or by itself. I just absolutely love it. I'm using an E38 blending brush from Sigma, which is my favorite blending brush ever. And I'm going to use a little bit more product today than I normally would, just because this is a little bit of a darker look than what I normally wear. So I'm just going back and forth in windshield wiper motions, making sure that I get that really blown out and blended look going. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Coral of the Story, and this is a Morphe brush. It's a little bit slimmer than the blending brush I just used. And I'm going to go actually into the crease here, and this eyeshadow is absolutely beautiful. Might be one of my favorites from this Limelight palette. Don't be scared of the name Coral of the Story. Like, it does have a coral or pink undertone, but it is so beautiful. It just gives like the best dimension to your eyes. Like, I'm putting it in my crease, and you can just see like how much it's deepening my crease, but it doesn't add too much color. Like, it is so beautiful. What I love about it is that it can be used on like any skin tone. Like, I would say I'm light to medium skin tone, and it's so pretty on me. You can use it if you have dark skin tone. You could use it if you have light skin tone. It is just so pretty. So I'm going to make that a little more intense, just going back and forth. And what I love about this color is you could use it, like you could stop right here, and this would be so pretty for like a daily look. It's so pretty paired with browns, other pinks. You could pair this with grays. Like, it's just so neutral. Like, it's so pretty. And obviously I love it with the look that I'm doing today. And I just love the dimension that it's giving me in my crease here. So pretty. So now I'm going to go in with that E38 brush. There's no additional product on this, and I'm just going to blend out everything that I just did, just to make sure everything is blended together, nothing is looking crazy and harsh. Now I'm going to go in with Antique Bar, and this is the star of today's show. This is a shimmer shadow, and it's not like crazy shimmery, so you could totally use this like as an everyday shadow. I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. So when you use a shimmer shadow, it's best if you can use a flat brush like this. And I'm just going to pat it instead of like swiping or blending like you would a normal matte shadow. And I'm putting it all over the lid from inner corner to outer corner. And you can see how I'm like tapping it on the product and then tapping it on my lid. So that's the best way that you can get the best color payoff when you use a shimmer shadow. So I'm obsessed with this color. It is so pretty. It has like a red undertone, which I think is so pretty on any eye color and any skin tone. Like seriously, anybody can wear this color. So now I'm going to go in with MAC Fix Plus. This is like a sort of like a mixing medium that you can use if you want to intensify the pigment of your shadows. It's best used with like a shimmer or glitter shadow. So all you do is put it on your brush and then spray your brush with it and then apply the product in a patting motion, just like you normally would. And it just kind of intensifies the color and it makes this color so beautiful. So this product is not, the shadow is not intended to be crazy pigmented or crazy shimmery, and it's not on my eye, but it is so beautiful. And when you mix it with the Fix Plus, it just kind of helps it, you know, it gives it a little bit more intensity, and it is just so pretty. And I love the effect that it gives it when you do. This technique is called foiling. This is not a foiled shadow. It is just a regular shimmer shadow, but it is so pretty when you use it this way. If you don't have Fix Plus, you can use like a contact solution or an eye drop because it's safe for your eyes and you can get the same effect. Now I'm going to go in with the shade La Vida Mocha. This is a cool tone brown, and I'm going in with this Real Techniques brush that is like tapered on each side, and I'm just going to pack it into the corner of my eye. And I love this shade of brown. Normally I'm like a warm tone brown kind of girl, but this cool tone is really pretty with this Antique Bar shade because the Antique Bar has such a deep red undertone that this cool tone brown really balances it out. So had I gone in with a warm tone brown, it might have been like too intense of a red for me, and so the cool tone kind of just like balances that out. So you can see on this eye I kind of went too high right there. I didn't want that to go over my crease like that, so I'll show you how I fixed that here in a little bit. So everybody messes up, so if you're trying to do like an intense look or a more dramatic look, it's totally okay if you mess up. You don't have to start all the way over. Everybody messes up. I mess up. It's not a big deal. Nobody's perfect. So I'm just intensifying the color, going back and forth on each eye, packing it on, but I am trying to keep it in the crease and below. Now I'm going in with that E38 brush and blending, blending, blending because I don't want any harsh lines. So I'm going to take that blending brush and I'm going to buff out what I can that went above my crease that I don't want there. And then what I can't buff away, I'm going to go in with a lighter shadow here in a little bit, and I'll show you how I fix it there. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, this is a Morphe brush, and I'm going to keep that same La Vida Mocha shade, and I'm just going to deepen my crease. So I'm staying like on the outer, probably fourth of my crease, and I'm just going back and forth because I think it gives it like a really pretty deep effect when you put it in your crease, and I think it looks really super pretty. And you can make this as dark as you want it. I think it would be really pretty if you put false lashes with this look. I have lash extensions, so I didn't put any on, but if you don't have lash extensions, It would be really pretty to put false lashes with this look. So then I'm just going to go back in with that E38 blending brush with no additional product, and I'm just blending what I just put on. So if you don't have a blending brush, that's the first thing you need to buy, because it's going to save all of your looks. Now I'm going back in with that Coral of the Story shade, and I'm going to put it on that spot where I messed up, and I'm just going to buff it out, and it's going to take care of all my worries. If you like really messed up, you can go in with the concealer, but don't think that you have to start all over if you mess something up with a dark color. Now I'm going in with the Perfect Liner. You guys have heard me rave about this, and I'm probably going to rave about it in every single video that I make. So I'm just going to go in with like a simple liner straight across my eye. I go one sweep across one way and then one sweep across the other way. A cat eye or a winged liner would be really pretty with this look, but I just wanted to keep it like just a regular liner. If you haven't tried this liner, you have to try it. Like, seriously, just try it. Just do me a favor and try the liner, and then you can thank me and tell me how much you love it, because you're going to. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and this is the Botanical Foundation. I'm in shade Shinto 1. I did speed this process up, not because it takes a long time, just because it makes the video longer, but I did want you to see what I'm using and the coverage that it gives, because it's just, I still can't believe how beautiful and full coverage everything is. And you can see there that when I get around my eyes, I do kind of shape up my shadow using my sponge and my foundation. You could, with this look, you could have used concealer or tape to shape up your look, but I wanted it to kind of be smokier blown out. So in my foundation routine video that I did, I used a blender fold for my concealer because that's what I would do on a daily basis, but here I'm using a brush, and I just want you to notice how pigmented this concealer is. Like, it's insane how much pigment you can get if you use like a stiff brush with it. So I'm just highlighting my face and going under my eyes. I'm still really sore from surgery, so I'm like wincing, and that's why. And down the center of my face, my upper lip, and then my chin, and then I'm going to blend everything out using my blender foam. I do have a different shade of concealer coming. This is shade 01, and it's just a bit too yellow for my liking. Sometimes it appears kind of green on my skin. So I have shade 02 coming for me, and I'm really excited to try it because I love the consistency and the wear of this concealer so much, but I'm just not really happy with the way that the shade looks on me. So if that's a problem that you're having and you have 01, you can let me know, and I will definitely let you know how I like shade 02, and we can talk about that. Now I'm going to go in with that concealer brush. I didn't put any additional product on it, but I'm just going to kind of clean up under my brows, and this is another way that you can shape up that shadow that you put on. Now I'm going to go in with shade 06 as my contour. I also have a contour video that I would love for you to watch. I'm just using a regular flat concealer brush, and then I did get to use the Limelight brush today because I accidentally stole Taylor's, but it didn't record, so I'll have to record another video and show you how much I love the brush. Now I'm going in with that La Vida Mocha shade in a pencil brush. This is a pencil brush from Sigma, and I'm going to use this as my bottom liner, and I tried to be fancy and look up and show y'all what I'm doing, but you can see that that's not how I normally do it, so just stick to what you know. And honestly, the best way to do this is to look straight into your mirror. So I have a mirror below my camera, and you can see that's what I'm doing. So if you're going to use shadow for your bottom liner, look straight into your mirror, and it's going to give you the best result. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just going back and forth, blending it out. A pencil brush is best for this because you can just blend, blend, blend and get the look that you want. Now I'm going to have to go in with a big fluffy brush and just kind of clean up my mistake there. We all make them, it's okay. Now I'm going to go in with the perfect liner, and I'm going to put it in my waterline. This is not something that I would do on a daily basis, but with this look it looks really pretty. If you have small eyes, you can absolutely do this, but do note that it's going to make your eyes look more closed in, but it does give like a sultry, dramatic effect, and it is so pretty with like a dark night out, special event kind of eye. So you can totally do it. And there you have it. This is the final look. I hope that you liked it. I had a really fun time doing it. I'm going to do some more looks with these specific colors. And as always, let me know if you have any questions or requests. Thanks, guys.